Disclaimer, I am not very good at Battlefield. Do not expect any elite ninja monkey hacking skills here today. Can't fit through this gap too fat. But, okay. This is a really poor way to start out, but just to let you know, I mean, I wanted something different. A little bit of a change of pace. Feng Shui is not agreeing with me recently. So I wanted to put down Nier for just a couple of days over the Christmas period. And I wish to talk a little bit, you know, about things that are on my mind. And I thought I'd give you a little bit of gameplay and, you know, a little bit of gameplay in the middle here. I get some pretty sick kills. If you'd like to see more of these gameplay videos with a little bit of commentary over the top, you know, a nice little bit of icing on top of this Battlefield cake made of mud. But, okay, anyway. So, if you'd like to see more of them, leave comments, like, whatever, do whatever you need, and ask for more, or say whatever you want to say, and I may make more. If I don't entirely suck at this game, because it's very rare that I ever get above my deaths in my KD ratio. And with that out of the way, I'd like to get out of the down to a topic that I'd like to talk about. A topic literally known as time. This video has a very limited amount of time, and there's so many things that I wish to say, and sometimes I can't really clear them out properly. Well, clear them out of my brain properly, and that's why I generally tend to misword myself. I'm very poor at explaining myself at times, even now. Especially while my back is aching and I'm generally just feeling ill all the time. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of cold going around. But on the subject of time, I've been recently associating my time with a value. It's very, very rare that I used to never turn people down whenever they needed something. Whenever they had a favour, or like, you know, something to request of me. Whenever they needed help, I always had the time to help them. But until recently, I dropped, you know, I'm currently doing my LPing, I'm currently doing my full-time job, and not also that, but I'm also the admin of the Homestuck collab reading group. Which, if you haven't seen, by the way, please go and check it out if you're a fan of Andrew Hussey's Homestuck. I'm sure you will enjoy it, as I am the narrator. It's going to be great. And with associating value to my time, it's not like a dollar symbol or anything, but it's more so that I have responsibilities, and to properly maintain and be efficient with my time, I just basically cannot afford to help everyone out at every last second, because, believe it or not, I cannot split myself, I cannot clone myself. I am not as omnipotent as I like to make myself out to be. Can someone turn the spotlight on, please? I'm having a woe is me moment, that I'm not fucking invincible. Jesus Christ, no man is an island, and let me just suck on this medkit. Much better. Sorry about that, that was a pretty sweet kill earlier, and I wish I had mentioned it, but I've been recently finding myself, as I go at these things on the fly, live or post-commentary style, I find myself absolutely stricken, absolutely devastated that I cannot decide between whether I should throw in a joke, perhaps I should talk about game mechanics, maybe I should say what was on my mind at this very given moment, which might be banana waffles. I'd really like some bananas on my waffles right now. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm getting hungry. Who wants some banana waffles? Let's just turn off this video and get some banana waffles at Charlie's. But back to all seriousness for a moment. There's just so much to do in so little time, and I've probably said that like 3 times now. I love what I do as an LPer. And, being honest, if I had more time, I would be crunking out videos 3 times the rate. If I didn't have my admin job as the Homestuck collab, and also my regular job, you know, I would basically crunk out videos like never before, with such spirit and enthusiasm. The patriotism that you have for your country is now null and void by my goddamn deadly badger spirit. You can never compare to the badger spirit, so forfeit yourself to me, okay, you know what? Maybe I should calm down. And die. My aim is pretty bad sometimes. And, among other things, it's just, I wish I could spend more time doing what I love to do. But unfortunately, as time goes on, I've found that with my current situation and my job and things as the way they are, I cannot support myself financially in this position for much longer. And that's sort of a depressing thing to think about. I love having so many things to do that I don't ever have to think about being bored. There's always something I can do. Something that I am good at, like, I guess I'm good at talking. I guess. A lot of people would disagree, especially in my bar. For some reason they hate the amount that I talk. Because generally I talk about verbal nonsense and it takes a while for me to reach a point. My biggest weakness. Sorry, I just have to keep taking breaths now and again because I've been feeling really fatigued recently. My energy is lackluster and I just can't seem to bring it out of myself. But among the subjects is that financially I cannot support myself in this given situation because simply bar work doesn't pay very well. I'm being paid minimum wage for the amount of shit that I have to deal with, and it's stressful on a day-to-day basis. But with that being said, I will never ask for donations. I've never asked for a single thing, and preferably I would like to keep it that way. I don't want to have to rely on my viewers. And I'm not gonna turn into Whiteboy7's ST or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. Fuck him. I'm not gonna start trying to fucking view whore, subscription whore. That is my motto. Make better content, less time advertising. And I've been getting a lot of that fucking advertising recently. Ever since the new YouTube design came out, I've been flooded with videos like, please check out my Modern Warfare 3 video. Your opinion really means a lot to me. And I've said nothing to relate that I actually know you in any way, shape or form at all. That's life. And I risk, you know, if I had the choice, I would basically bring the combat knife to the neck of these people, but fuck 'em. And it's kind of funny that I complain about them linking me to Modern Warfare 3 videos when I'm playing a Battlefield moment. Oh god. Please check out my Battlefield video. Please, go straight ahead. I'm just going to send this out in a message to everyone on YouTube, even if they don't give a shit. L85A2, you may be a British weapon, but I am a British soul. Okay, what am I even trying to say here anymore? I don't even know what I'm trying to say here anymore. The fact is, I'm busy. And I think that it's good to value your time. Understand that we all have such a limited amount of time in our lives. And just trying to cram everything in. Try to cram things into as much as possible, even if you don't... Well, you know what? Actually, no. Not if you don't feel like it. Because, you know, luxury, having the freedom of time is a bit of a luxury. And maybe you should revel in that from time to time. Ooh, that was stupid. But anyway, and revel in that free time, but just give yourself enough responsibility. Be forward, be the leader. Just trust in yourself, believe in me, who believes in you. It's the perfect combination, me and you. Man, I'm getting all cheesy with the lines today. I don't know where this energy is coming from, and maybe it's my festive spirit getting all sorts and shades of weird. I don't know anymore. But other than that, do not try to electro-paddle someone when a gun is on your head. Oh god, going in with the sanctity of time. I should have thought the subject through better. I just don't have much time anymore. And it's stressful at times, but I don't regret it in the slightest. I just wish I had more time to do the things that I love. That's all I want. It's really just that simple. I love being an entertainer, and it means a lot to me. I love giving people the time of day and entertainment that they require. Because sometimes days are hard, especially in this economical crisis. You need a little bit of a pick-me-up, it's not hard. And that's entirely the reason I became a fucking entertainer, or LPer, I suppose, if you must put a connotation to it. And you can thank Agent JR, a great guy. He's the one that first made me think that I wanted to be an entertainer. So if you're a massive fan of the Badger, you owe it all to him. Please go and thank him right now, because he's a boss. And just, really, have you thought about what it means to be an entertainer? The thing is that 90% of the difficulty of being an entertainer is just putting yourself out there. And also 90% of it is making the time to be funny in a short space. More time. All things come back to time, and I'm not really explaining this time issue that I'm having so well. You'll just have to live with it for now. I'll rethink this point, and maybe I'll come back to it in a later edition of a Battlefield video. Maybe, maybe not. The match is almost over, and we are currently losing like a motherfucker. And it's really unfortunate, and yes, I'm still on the phone by this point, so that's why most of the round is going pretty terribly. Not that I can turn this around, my teammates are fucking morons. Talking about all these serious subjects just isn't like me. I'm not serious, am I? I'm a badger with no hands or opposable thumbs. So where does all this rage come from? Probably the lack of my thumbs, actually, now that I think about it. Oh god, I've just had a self-revelation! Jesus Christ. Sup! You missed a spot where you shaved. Totally worth it. Other than that, maybe I should just relax a bit. Take a deep breath and just lie back and let the tickets roll out as this match comes to a failure. Much like me trying to get my point across. But no self-deprecating humour. We did well today. Nearly top of the leaderboard. Other than, you know, opposite team. Be quiet. But that was quite enjoyable. It was nice to have a nice old chat about nothing particular. I like to ramble sometimes. If you'd like to see more, please leave a comment, like, do whatever the fuck that you need to do to let me know that you care. And maybe I'll do some more in the future. Maybe I'll see you then. I'll see you around, Badger recruits. Fuck the police. Sting's solo albums were better.